Standard pulls. Are they even useful anymore? Sure, it's beneficial at the beginning when the game came out to get the 5 stars which is in the standard banner. But is there any point in keeping them now? Or should you save them? Is there any benefit? Let's take a little bit of a deep dive into why there might be a reason or benefit in saving standard pulls. Man, Changli is so fucking hard. Standard summons are your summons. Well, duh, they are your summons. You use them on your standard banner. Coincidentally, I still haven't finished my beginner choice convene yet because I still can't decide who I want. Once you finish that, you'll probably only have this left. This is the only place where you can use your standard summons. And as of right now, we have, 5? 6 maybe? Yeah, we have 5. We have 5 standard characters in here. Out of these characters, not many of them are gonna be useful later down the line. Except this little motherfucking plant over here. This is the only 5-star OP support in the game. This is by far the best character in the fucking game. Literally. So, apart from her, I don't see any of the other ones being relevant much later into the game. Unless they do decide otherwise. One general thing which Kuro games have proven that they are a bit different from Hoyoverse and other games is they've time and time again proven that their system is not similar to theirs. They are not trying to constantly power creep characters, even with new characters like Chang Li and Jinshi. Of course, they are strong characters, but you can still clear every content in the game with your other standard characters as well. So, here's what I'm speculating. I have a feeling that Kuro Games is gonna adopt a similar strategy that Tower of Fantasy adopted for their standard banner system. I am not sure if any of you remember, but in Tower of Fantasy, after a certain time had passed since a limited character's banner came up, it was added to the standard banner. Sure, it's not a month or 2 or 3, it's probably like 6 or 8. Probably 6 or 8 months or maybe even a year after the limited character comes out and their banner has run through its course, that character was added to the standard banner. Why is this beneficial for the game? This is beneficial for the game in the long run because people who are not able to get the characters they like, especially free-to-play players, can have a chance to get standard characters because the game does give out a lot of standard pulls. I am sitting at 29 right now and that's just from events and random crap. I don't want to use them. I'm just gonna keep them, and if something nice happens where they add more better, stronger 4 stars into the standard banner or put some of the limited characters into the standard banner, hey, that might be a reason to use them then. But what are the odds that they would add this? Considering Kuro Games, I think they might do this in the future. Hoyoverse has not adopted this yet, as far as I know. None of the standard characters have been changed or added. Maybe they might in the future. I've heard a lot of people talking about it. People like this idea because this will give a chance to get limited characters which they missed on, rather than waiting for a whole ass rerun, you know? You can also try to get dupes and stuff. So, I'm not entirely sure how this system is gonna work, but if they do this, it's good for the game in the long run. And I would suggest, if you don't particularly need any of these characters, or if you don't want any of these characters, just keep them. Like, there is no harm in saving them. And that's what I'm personally going to do. I'm just going to save them because I don't particularly want any of these characters. Maybe later down the line, if I really need a couple dupes for Verena or something, I might try. Other than that, I don't think I have a reason to pull more. So I'm going to save them in hopes that later down the line, they do add limited characters to the standard banner. Of course, it's still RNG, which one you get. So if they add a lot of limited characters to the standard banner, then you have to deal with the RNG of not 5, but 6, 7, 8, 9, etc., depending on how many they add. So yeah, it goes a bit bit of both ways, because RNG wise you can get cucked and you can probably get fucking Ling Yang like 10,000 times. But hey, it is what it is. But still gives the option, right? But this is just my personal opinion. I personally think that adding limited characters to the standard banner after their banner has run its course and after 8 to 10 months after the character has come out is pretty useful, because I feel like characters like Jinshi, Changli, Yinlin, Jian, and all that stuff, I don't feel like they're going to be super power crept. Sure, of course, it's too soon to tell. The game has only been out for 2 months. I know I'm, being way too optimistic right now, but hey, let me know what you guys think. This is my personal opinion. I feel like it's a good thing for the game if they add limited characters to the standard banner. I'm not sure what your take is on this, but please let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this system. And of course, like you already know, I don't need to tell you this, but see, events gives you a lot of these standard summons. Like, unless you need a particular character from there, there's literally no point in using it. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Please let me know in the comments down below if you guys think otherwise. Well, that's it for this short video on my opinion regarding the standard pulls at this state in the game. If you enjoy the content I do, smash that like button and consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.